Making comparisons in Spanish is pretty easy. For example, to say that somebody is taller than somebody else, all you do is have más plus an adjective, so in this case it's alto, plus the word que. So que here means than. So más alto que means more tall than, but we translate it as taller than. So to say that Alex is taller than Sarah, I just write Alex S, which is a form of ser, because this is a characteristic describing Alex. Alex S más alto que Sarah. Now what happens if really it's Sarah that's taller than Alex? Then I have to be careful and make sure that I change alto to alta. So I would say Sarah es más alta que Alex. Now I'm not writing this, but I just want to make sure that you're listening. So can you go ahead and write that we use the verb es because it is a characteristic instead of está, which would be temporary. So you're writing that we're using es because it's a characteristic. So now you know basically how to make comparisons. You need the word más, which is more, plus an adjective, making sure that your adjective agrees in gender and number with the noun that it's describing, and que. Más plus your adjective plus que. So go ahead and pause this and see if you can do these on your own. So you're writing 1 through 4 in English and you're writing 1 through 4 in Spanish. Just make sure that your studious right here agrees with she, and make sure that your intelligent agrees with we, which is more than one person. Okay, so hopefully you tried these. So for she is more studious, it is ella es más estudiosa. Please notice the A for estudiosa. And then for we are more intelligent, somos más inteligentes. Again, remember the S because there's more than one person. For he is funnier, él es más gracioso. And then for she is shorter, ella es más baja. Pay attention to the A there. So some adjectives and adverbs don't follow this más plus que plus, or más plus adjective plus que formula. These have to be memorized. Here they are. Okay, so these are the words that you are not supposed to use más with. So it's kind of like we do in English anyway. We don't say gooder than or more good than. We say better than. And the word for better than is mejor. M-E-J-O-R. Mejor. And we still need that word que. Basketball es mejor que fútbol. The same thing with malo and mal. ¿Cómo estás? Mal. How are you doing? Bad. Or ¿cómo es la clase de historia? Es malo. It's bad. Or, so instead of saying it's more bad than, because that is not right, you would say it's worse. Peor. P-E-O-R. Peor que. It's worse than. And then for viejo, you already know the word for older, which is mayor. Older than. And you already know the word for younger, menor. Okay. So you have to remember not to use más with these. Do not use más with these, because otherwise it's saying like more bad or more good or more old, and that's just not the right way to talk. Okay, it's practice time again. Using the words that you don't use más with. So go ahead and pause this, write these in English, and then write them in Spanish. Okay, so here's the first one. She is older than her husband. Ella es mayor que su esposo. Here's number 2. He is younger than my brother. Él es menor que mi hermano. French is worse than Spanish. Francés es peor que español. Basketball is better than soccer. Basquetbol es mejor que fútbol. And last, I am older than my stepbrother. Soy mayor que mi hermanastro. The last thing we're going to take notes on today is superlatives. Superlatives are easy. These are when you want to say that something is the best, the worst, the least, or the most, whatever. So here's our formula for saying that something is the best, or the most, or the prettiest, or whatever it happens to be. So we're going to use a definite article, el, la, los, or las. And then we're going to use the noun that we're trying to describe, that's saying it's the whatever. Then we need más or menos. Then we need an adjective. So let's use la chica más bonita. The prettiest girl. La chica más bonita, the prettiest girl. Older, younger, best, and worst don't work exactly the same way, just like they didn't work the same way with comparisons. So we're going to get rid of the más. It's still el, la, los, and las, but now the noun is in a different spot. See how the noun is at the end over here? Whereas up here with la chica más bonita, the noun was right after el, la, los, and las. So if I wanted to say the best class, I would say la mejor clase. The best class. La mejor clase. So here's the la for the definite article. Here's mejor, the best. And here is my noun, clase, la mejor clase. One last thing that you need to know about this that I'm not writing down is that mejor, peor, mayor, and menor can all be made plural. So if I'm saying the best classes, I would say las mejores clases. Mejores, peores, mayores, and menores. So el mayor estudiante, the oldest student. El menor estudiante, the youngest student. And that is it.